Hey guys, it's Young Wealth. Now today we're going to talk about something very important, right? When it comes to being an ICP holder, just get prepared for the hate, get prepared for the jealousy, because a lot of the other crypto coins and a lot of other holders, they're going to see their coin dump and go to zero, or actually they're going to get dumped on, or their coin don't move that well. And even people in your real life that you've been telling to buy ICP, they didn't listen to you. So when the price point is $140, when the price point is $200, a lot of those people that you try to tell, you know what? As a friend, I think you should buy some ICP, because I've tried to tell multiple people about cryptocurrency and 99% of them did not listen to me. Okay, so it's like to the point where the only thing you can do to them is prove them that I was right, you was right, because at the end of the day, they only like to get in when they see evidence. They only like to get in when they see that you brought a Lamborghini off your ICP. They only want to actually get in once you brought a house and real estate off your ICP. Like, I realize, like, a lot of people, you cannot help them. You cannot help them get rich or get wealthy, because they are in a state of mind where they don't see anything other than the 9 to 5. Now, as you can see, ICP right now is actually creeping up. It's actually $14.30. The last time we spoke about this, it was $13 and around 29 cents. So we've increased by $1, and we are actually up 6% today, which is a very good move. And as you can see on the 7-day, we are actually up 13%. If you go to the monthly for a second, we are up 13% also. So, like, to be honest with you guys, I wouldn't say I'm too bullish in the short term though. Like, I do feel like crypto and Bitcoin is actually losing power. I feel like it's overextended, it's overbought on the RSI, and I do feel like a correction is really needed to make it a healthy market, right? Because this was phase 1 of the bull run. Now, if we just go to the yearly on ICP, we can see that it had a wonderful run. Like, it was at the lows of around $3 and it actually reached $14. So what's that? That's like a damn near a 5x. We could say a 450% move to the upside. So it's like, that's just the beginning. That's just the tip of the iceberg. That's why I titled this video, a lot of people are about to be jealous that you hold ICP, because they're going to be left in the rain when they are trying to get rich off their meme coin and they get dumped on, and you try to tell them to buy some ICP and they didn't even want to put in $100 into this coin. Like, right now, we are talking about a token, even though people are going to look at the market cap and say 6 billion, we're too late. Quite frankly, this market cap can actually be 200 million, 300 million, because they have technology that is quicker and the transaction fees are a lot less than Ethereum, and Ethereum's market cap is around 400 to 300 billion already. So it's like, just knowing the technicalities are better than Ethereum, I feel like we can expect to see a market cap of over 100 billion in these years to come, or possibly months to come. We never know how quick this thing can move, right? Because once people are aware that this blockchain here is one of the best to do it, probably the best blockchain out there so far, and they're actually using AI, now they've integrated AI, we can expect to see higher price points to the upside. But as I said, for the short term, if we just look at Bitcoin for a second, we can see that it's kind of not really pumping the way it was. Now, if we just go to the all-time graph, what usually happens, and what we call this is called a bull trap, right? Because it actually broke past all-time highs, then it had a new all-time high, then it hit around 73k. A lot of people FOMO'd into Bitcoin at 73k, and they have actually experienced a bull trap. I do believe, like, even ICP, if we just go back to ICP for a second, right? I do believe that we can see lower price points. We can see it go to $10 possibly. But at the end of the day, if it happens, I'm praying that happens, because I want to buy more at a cheaper discount. Like, the reason I'm saying it could go to $10 is not because I'm bearish on ICP, but in the short term, we've pumped so heavily, I feel like it's due a correction. A lot of technical analysis people are saying we can go higher, but they are not really looking at the history though. There's only been 6 times we've been at this high of greed, right? And those 6 times we was at this high of greed, we always decreased afterwards and we took a heavy pullback. So we can have a heavy pullback, and what I really hope happens is we have a pullback, and the pullback and the correction lasts for like 3-4 months. Because if it lasts for 3-4 months, I can put an extra like 15,000 in this token. So with that being said, guys, I just have to make this video informing you guys that, like, when you're holding ICP, the best thing to do is be low key. Because when you're quiet and when you're low key and when you're in the shadows, at the end of the day, no one knows you hold it, and that's the way it should be. Because when you try to tell people buy some ICP, you know what, it could be a good potential for you to make some money. When you try to tell your friends buy some ICP, they are not going to listen, and you're wasting breath. They're not going to listen, and you're wasting breath. So it's to the point where, like, I had to realize that the only person you can really help is yourself. And in this market, you have to be ruthless with when you decide to sell, because when it hits $100, I'll be taking profits. When it hits $140, $130, I'll also be taking profits. So in the comment section, you might tell me, that's too low. But in my humble opinion, like, just from the amount of accumulated, I'm happy with the 10x. Now, I would never ever sell all my ICP, and the reason I'll never sell all my ICP, because coins like this can actually go on a run early in the bear market. Now, I know the bear market is years away, but not year, probably like a year and a half away. But I'm telling you, like, just if people understand what this coin could do, it can still pump within a bear market. So it's to the point where, like, I just had to tell you guys that when you're holding this token, it's best to just keep it to yourself, because when you try to help other people, they throw back in your face. They tell you, you're delusional. They tell you, it's too late. It's at 6 billion. Guys, this 6 billion market cap don't mean anything, because we've seen Dogecoin hit a market cap of 84 billion. So if we're being fair here and we're comparing the two, this coin outperforms Dogecoin in any aspect. This coin outperforms Ethereum in majority of aspects. This coin outperforms Bitcoin in technicalities. Bitcoin only really has one use, and that is a store of value. So knowing it only has one use and ICP has a multitude of uses, I'd rather hold my tokens, I'd rather hold my money in a coin that I know has a multitude of uses and a multitude of use cases, that you're actually integrating AI into their smart contracts, which is unheard of. So it's to the point where, like, I just understand that we are early to the market, we are early to this coin, and one day people will be buying this coin. They'll be buying the coin for $140. That's just a sad reality. People will be buying the coin at $200, and they're gonna think, oh yeah, that's a good entry. Bless me. They're gonna be thinking that's a good entry. So it's like, when you see out these price points, you have to take advantage. Now, if it dips more, I'll tell you guys, take advantage even more. But for me, I'm actually holding long term, because I don't want to keep reselling my bags at tops and then buying a dip, because that involves tax. I'd rather hold for over a year, so I have no long-term capital gains tax. Okay, so I mean, I have no short-term capital gains tax. You have the long-term capital gains tax, where you pay like 15%, which is a big discount on tax. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. We also have a Discord where we talk about crypto 24/7. If you want to be part of my Discord, all you gotta simply do is join the Patreon, link in the description. Over there, we are making, like, the dudes in the Patreon, they just made a 200% move on a gaming coin. It's like we are sharing ideas with each other. I'm not just the only person giving out coins and buy alerts. No, there's a whole ecosystem on the Patreon where we help each other. So if you want to be part of the Patreon, be sure to join in, link in the description. With that being said, it was Young Wealth, and I'm signing out with another video. Peace.